car dealer, it might be 100% buy one coin.
So উনি আগে দিয়ে 100% one coin দিয়ে car connect করতে পারেন.
Tôi tin là tôi sẽ thành công ở cái mô hình mà tôi mới làm mấy tháng nay, và chúng ta sẽ thành công. Chưa cần biết đồng coin có được thanh khoản hay không thì tự chúng ta đã phải đứng lên và chúng ta đã tự thanh khoản cho chính mình.
I'll believe and very strong belief that I'll be very successful with my strategy, regardless one coin DealShaker, one coin exchange open or not. We're still living with that.
তো আমি মনে করি আমার কৌশলে আমরা ওয়ান কয়েনের ফরেক্স খুলে না খুলে আমি খুব সাকসেসফুল হব.
Tôi sẽ hoàn toàn tin tưởng vào đường đi của tập đoàn, và tập đoàn hướng dẫn thế nào tôi sẽ đưa cả Việt Nam đi đúng con đường của tập đoàn đã hướng dẫn cho chúng ta.
I'll truly believe and strongly focus on company vision.
So আমি খুবই বিশ্বাস করি এবং খুবই কোম্পানির ভিশন আমি বিশ্বাস করি এবং ফোকাস করি.
Chúng ta muốn đến thành công một cách nhanh nhất thì là chúng ta hoàn toàn tin tưởng vào tập đoàn và đi 100% theo tập đoàn nói thì chắc chắn đích của chúng ta sẽ nhanh nhất. Xin cảm ơn.
To be successful on shortest way, we have to focus on the company vision and 100% commitment and do one direction.
So আমরা খুবই সাফল্য হওয়ার জন্য আমাদের 100% ফোকাস করতে হবে আর কোম্পানির বিশ্বাস করতে হবে আর খুবই কমিটমেন্ট হতে হবে.
Thank you.
Chắc chắn chúng ta sẽ thành công. Thank you.
ধন্যবাদ.
We'll be successful. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, sorry, Andy, what was that?
She said we will be very successful.
Okay, আমরা খুবই successful হব. Yes, definitely.
Thank you. That for me.
Thank you.
Okay, Marlon, thank you very much for your very interesting development and focus in the DealShaker arena. Can I just ask you a little bit about how you motivated your members, because you obviously got a big number of members in Vietnam?
Chị làm thế nào để mà tạo cái niềm tin cho những thành viên của chị Việt Nam ạ?
Tôi làm bằng cái niềm tin của tôi với tập đoàn và bằng cái năng lực của tôi với cộng đồng tôi, với cái niềm tin mà cộng đồng đã để vào tập đoàn, và tôi tin điều đó và tôi đi chia sẻ cái niềm tin của tôi, tin tưởng cho anh chị em biết.
I'll show my belief with company for my members.
So উনি basically সবাইকে প্রেরণা দেওয়ার জন্য উনি ওনার নিজের বিশ্বাস বেশি অংশে দেখান. So এটা very important concept যে নিজে যদি যে কোনো কিছু করতে হইলে আমাদের নিজেরই বিশ্বাস করতে হবে আগে, বুঝলি? Thank you. I was going to say, what does she believe that Bangladesh and Vietnam are very similar in economic wise, what we can follow from her strategy? And from UK perspective, the UK is obviously a lot more advanced developing nation. What would she recommend for us to do to advance the vision of One Life and DealShaker?
Tôi nghĩ rằng là Việt Nam và Bangladesh thì có cái sự tương đối là tương đồng, nhưng mà với mà Anh Quốc thì hơi khác biệt chút xíu, thì chị có cái ý tưởng gì để mà cho chúng tôi biết không ạ?
Nếu như ở các bạn mà không có quá nhiều cái doanh nghiệp sản xuất, ví dụ ở bên chúng tôi mà cái sản xuất một cái mặt hàng này rất nhiều nơi sản xuất, thì chúng tôi sẽ chọn được cái giá thấp nhất để chúng tôi mua. Nhưng nếu
it's really depending how big market you are, but in my country we have a lot of manufacturing to produce like a mobile phone or either.
Okay, so এটা ডিপেন্ড করে আমাদের দেশে কত বড় মার্কেট আর আমাদের ম্যানুফ্যাকচারিং কিভাবে. অবভিয়াসলি বাংলাদেশে ম্যানুফ্যাকচারিং আছে, বাট ইউকেতে ম্যানুফ্যাকচারিং একটু কম, বাট এটা ডিপেন্ড করে আমাদের নিজের এই হার্ড ওয়ার্কের মধ্যে. Okay, so she wants to pass on any special tips to us.
Chị có cái Cái gì để mà
Em quên hỏi
tặng
đi.
cho nhóm này không?
Tặng cho cái câu nói hả?
Câu nói cũng được hay cái gì cũng được.
Ừ. Tôi tin là khi mà tập đoàn đưa ra cho chúng ta xua hết những cái tích hợp tất cả các trang web lại với nhau, có thể đến tháng 3 năm 2021 thì chúng ta sẽ biết rõ cái đường đi đi đến đích của tập đoàn, và chắc chắn lúc đấy tập đoàn sẽ không làm cho chúng ta thất vọng, và chắc chắn một điều rằng công lao của chúng ta đã được đền đáp xứng đáng vào năm sau.
Okay, she said that I strongly believe that after company delivery to platform, we will be successful and I forgot what she's saying too long.
I think, Andy, you want to repeat that again, or you just, because obviously when the platform is up and running, I think the motivation will be a lot high for everybody.
Yeah, that's what he said.
So উনি বলছে যে আমাদের যে প্ল্যাটফর্ম যে সময় বড় হয়ে যাবে সেই সময় সরি যে সময় লঞ্চ হয়ে যাবে সেই সময় এমনি আমাদের সবাই খুবই মোটিভেশন থাকবে, এই সময় আমাদের সবাই যোগ্যতা পাবে। I'm not taking any specific question at the moment. I got Joanne who's putting her hand, but you can type in any question on the chat group and I'll try to give the answer to or ask the question, because otherwise we will be asking everybody to do the same thing and it will take a long time. I think okay, I'm going to unmute you anyway, Joanne, because I think you're struggling.
Thank you. Hello, greetings to you, Marlon. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Someone's sharing their screen. Who's this?
Can you hear me? Greetings to you.
Yeah, we can hear you,
Okay.
Joanne.
Yeah, I want to ask Marlon. Hello, Marlon. What sort of structure you have? Do you have like loads of city managers and so on?
Ali, can you unmute for both our please? I think she more explain better than me.
How many like city managers do you have? And...
Hi, Amar. Hi, Ahmed. Hi, Joanne.
Hello.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Apart from both, thanks, sis.
Yeah, did you hear the question?
Chị Mai Loan, chị có thể cho chúng tôi biết được rằng là cái cấu tạo ở Việt Nam hiện trạng là chị có rất là nhiều những cái leader hoặc là những người sub đang ở dưới chị, hay là một cái cấu tạo như thế nào, chị có thể chia sẻ không ạ?
Tôi thành lập một công ty và sau đấy tôi hướng dẫn tất cả các tỉnh thành, mỗi tỉnh thành đều có một cái điểm giống như tôi đang làm cái điểm mẫu.
We have formed a shareholder company and we have been traveling around the country, and each individual country or township, we will have an office exactly like what we're doing. And at the moment, mình đã có bao nhiêu tỉnh thành rồi chị? Bao nhiêu văn phòng rồi?
Hiện tại bây giờ là có 60 văn phòng cho 63 tỉnh thành.
And at the moment, Vietnam has 63 countries, or we call it 63 towns, and we already covered 60 offices out of the 63 township.
Okay.
Let me just explain that in Bengali, because the Bengali people will need to also understand. উনি বলতেছে আগে যে আগে যে উদার তাদের 63 টাউন আছে, 60 টাউনের মাঝে I think Andy said 6 office. Now you're saying 60 office. Is that, which one is correct?
No, 60 office out of the 63 township in Vietnam.
Okay, so 63 township মাঝে 60টা অফিস আছে, so এখানে তো একটু কনফিউশন আছে, so এখানে দেখা যায় তাদের সবে এর মধ্যে বলতেছে শেয়ার হোল্ডারও আছে, so quite strong motivation তাদের আছে এই হিসাবে. Okay, thank you, Puba.
Thank you. So that means every members there who are inclusive in the DealShaker, they are shareholders of your company.
Vậy là có nghĩa rằng là tất cả những thành viên của OneCoin One Life đều là cổ đông của công ty của chị đúng không ạ?
Cổ đông, tôi huy động một lượng cổ đông, ai có tiền thì họ cổ đông vào đây, và không nhất thiết tất cả toàn bộ thành viên đều có thể cổ đông, nhưng mà cũng gần 1.000 người đã cổ đông cùng với chúng tôi, và tôi lấy tiền đó để tôi đi làm đàm phán mua được cái sản phẩm rẻ để chúng tôi bán ra ngoài. Chúng tôi tính vốn đó để chúng tôi mua được sản phẩm rẻ, và chúng tôi mang ra chúng tôi bán đắt để tự thanh khoản bằng đồng coin của mình.
I form a company does not mean that every OneCoin member is a shareholder, but we managed to get 1,000 people to join in, and whoever that has money, they still can support us, and I can use that money to buy cheap products from manufacturer, and then we can sell them on DealShaker, and that is part of the cash out.
Okay, let me explain that in Bengali. So উনি বলতেছে ওদের যে শেয়ারহোল্ডার হিসাবে সব শেয়ারহোল্ডার নাই, কিন্তু 1000 এর মতো মানুষের শেয়ারহোল্ডার আছে, যার টাকা আছে সেই টাকা নিয়ে ওরা জিনিস কিনতে পারবে, আর এই জিনিস কেনার পরে ওগুলো তারা বাকি বিক্রি করতে পারে প্রফিট বানানোর জন্য. Okay, so that's a very interesting concept, that one, to have 1,000 shareholder, yes?
Cái này là một ý tưởng rất là hấp dẫn, và có tới 1.000 cổ đông, đúng không ạ?
Đúng. Tôi đã huy động vốn, ai có tiền thì cổ đông với tôi, còn ai không có tiền thì mua hàng ở công ty của tôi và mang ra ngoài bán.
So with this company, who has money to join in as a shareholder, they can join. But who has not got money to join, they can buy products from me and resell.
Okay, so যার কোম্পানি যার টাকা আছে সে শেয়ারহোল্ডার তো করতে পারবে, আর যার সে শেয়ারহোল্ডার হতে পারে না, তার টাকা থাকলে টাকা দিয়ে তার ওই মাইলনের কাছ থেকে কিনতে পারবে, কেনার পরে বাকি চিপলি বিক্রি করতে পারবে, এই হিসাবে প্রফিট বানাতে পারে. So that's a very unique concept.
Đây là một ý tưởng rất là độc đáo.
Tháng sau khi mà trang web mà thành trang web mà hoàn thiện, chúng tôi sẽ đưa được rất nhiều merchant mới vào đây.
Next month, when the DealShaker platform completed, we can bring in a lot of merchants onto the platform.
আগামী মাস যে সময় DealShaker প্ল্যাটফর্ম কমপ্লিট হয়ে যাবে, সে অনেক মার্চেন্ট তারা আনতে পারবে.
Hiện tại chúng tôi đã có rất nhiều các cái mặt hàng từ 30 đến 50% OneCoin, và đấy là cái mà các thành viên có thể thanh khoản bằng đồng coin của mình.
At the moment, we have a lot of products that accept 30% to 50% OneCoins, and that is the part of the money that all the merchants can cash out from their coin.
So বর্তমানে তাদের অনেক ডিল আছে 30 to 40 30 to 40% coin যেটা মার্চেন্টে ক্যাশ আউট করতে পারে.
Khi DealShaker mới ra đời, mà những người ngoài họ có thể vào đây mua cái hàng hóa của chúng ta mà họ không có coin họ cũng mua được. Lúc đấy chúng ta sẽ bùng nổ về cái lượng người, và cái 10 triệu merchant lúc đấy sẽ rất là đông, có thể còn vượt qua cái 10 triệu merchant ngay.
So
10 triệu thành viên.
When the new platform will be launched, there will be a lot more outsiders will join as a merchant, even those people do not have coin. And this will be the next booming for DealShaker in Vietnam for sure. So the 10 million members and one merchants, 1,000, sorry, 1 million merchants and 10 million members will be reached very soon.
So প্ল্যাটফর্ম লঞ্চ হওয়ার পরে বাইরে থেকে অনেক মার্চেন্ট আসবে, এইভাবে আমরা আমাদের টার্গেট রিচ করতে পারবো, যেখানে 1 মিলিয়ন মার্চেন্ট আর 10 মিলিয়ন ইউজার্স. Okay, I'd like to now invite Brother Jamil, the country manager for UK, to give his point of view in relation to the UK development. And Brother Jamil, can you let me unmute you, and please don't touch.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, thank you very much, Amir brother, and thank you everyone, and a special thanks to our guest speaker, our lovely Blue Diamond and very hardworking, business lady, Mylon. She was with us in Birmingham, and thank you very much. And we really appreciate and we're really enjoying your, thoughts, your ideas. Is well done. And thank you very much, my friend Andy from New Zealand, Australia, and also from our dedicated leader, Bufa, from New Zealand and Australia, because they are the people who are working behind, right and left arm for the Mylon. Because
okay, Jamil, let me translate because you're going too fast.
Yeah,
so Jamil bhai, uni Mylon Blue Diamond ke dhanyabad diyecchen, Bufa, Andy, ora kaj korche left, right, choturdike. Okay, that's quick summary.
Rất là cảm ơn chị Mai Loan đã đem đến những cái ý tưởng và những cái chia sẻ rất là độc đáo. Tụi tôi rất là hưởng thụ những cái gì chị chia sẻ và rất là cảm ơn Andy Bufa là tay trái tay phải đã không ngừng để mà hỗ trợ chị Mai Loan.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
yes.
you. Thank
All
you.
right.
Yeah. So we had a very close relationship, I would say, between Vietnam and UK, because we learned a lot of tips from Vietnam. As per we were previously been there, so we learned a lot. And in their event we attended, and they are a very hardworking nation, an example for the UK.
Jamil bhai, let me say. So Jamil bhai boltechen je Vietnam আর UK এর ভালো একটা রিলেশনশিপ আছে, ওরা সবাই খুবই হার্ড ওয়ার্কিং, এই দেশগুলো হিসাবে খুবই কষ্ট কাজ করতে পারে। আমরা ওদের দেশে গেছি আর ওরা আমাদের এক্সপোর্টেও আসেছে, বুঝছেন না? Thank you.
Chúng tôi, Anh Quốc có một cái liên quan mật thiết với Việt Nam và tôi đã từng tới Việt Nam và Việt Nam là một nhân loại rất là tích cực và làm việc, và tôi học rất là nhiều những cái ý tưởng và những cái tốt đẹp từ Việt Nam cho cộng đồng của tôi.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. And in Vietnam, we visited many merchants. We saw their products. We bought their products. We brought to UK. And this was the lot of ideas and learning from Vietnam.
So Vietnam থেকে আমরা অনেক দোকান দেখেছি, অনেক মার্চেন্ট দেখেছি, অনেক প্রোডাক্টও আমরা আনেছি। এটা আমাদের বহু জিনিস শিকার আছে। I think overall there is a lot of hard working going on in Vietnam, and I think if we can duplicate that, all the nation will benefit, especially UK and Bangladesh.
Exactly.
So now I like to invite the operation head of Bangladesh, Mr. Masarul Islam, to say a few words in what he plans to do in Bangladesh as the head of Bangladesh, and introduce himself. Taikun bhai, আপনি আপনার এই বাংলাদেশ সম্বন্ধে একটু বলবেন, আপনার নিজের একটু পরিচয় দিবেন, আর বাংলাদেশে কি কি কাজ করতে পারবেন আর কি শিখছেন আজকে এখান থেকে। বাংলায় বলতে পারবেন, অসুবিধা নাই।
Hello everyone.
Hello.
I love you. Everybody one family. We are everybody one family. Thank you very much. Amir Ali bhai ke dhanyabad. আমি বাংলাদেশের হেড অফ অপারেশন হিসেবে বলতেছি, কারণ আমরা বাংলাদেশে অনেক many merchants come and join there, এবং অনেক মার্চেন্ট আমরা বাংলাদেশে জয়েন করব, এবং আমরাও হচ্ছে মাইলনের মতো সেম লাইক মাইলন in Vietnam country, বাংলাদেশ আর ভিয়েতনামের সাথে আমরা অতপ্রতভাবে জড়িত কাজ করব। মাইলন যেভাবে কাজ করে আমরা সেভাবে হচ্ছে কাজ করার চেষ্টা করব।
So he said we are one family. Hello, thank you, and we got many merchants coming on board, and we want to build a very good relationship with Mylon, and we want to work similar to Mylon's and follow her tips and duplicate.
Xin chào, tôi từ Bangladesh và tôi sẽ có rất là nhiều merchant sẽ tham gia vào cái trang web của mình, và tôi cũng muốn học hỏi từ Việt Nam, và tôi cũng muốn có một cái quan hệ mật thiết với chị Mai Loan để chúng ta cùng nhau để mà học tập và học hỏi và đưa DealShaker đến điểm thành công.
She said thank you. Oh, she's on mute.
She said call me. That's what she said, call me.
Okay. Okay. Yes, we will use that. Thank you. So I think Masood bhai, আমাদের যারা আমাদের কোলে আছেন, যারা মার্চেন্ট নিয়ে আসতে চাইছেন বা যারা বসতেছেন না, তাদেরকে একটু মোটিভেশন কিছু বলেন আজকে, বুঝছেন নি, যে মাইলন বা ভিয়েতনাম বা ইউকে যেভাবে কাজ করছে আমরা কিভাবে করতে
আজকে বাংলাদেশের জন্য আমি যেটা শুরু করে দিব সেটা হচ্ছে দেখেন মাইলন বা ভিয়েতনামে কিভাবে কাজ করে, কারণ আসলে আমাদের যে দিল শেখার সারা পৃথিবীতে চলে, এর মধ্যে হচ্ছে আইকন হচ্ছে আমাদের ভিয়েতনাম মাইলন যেভাবে কাজ করে আমরাও সেভাবে বাংলাদেশের মার্সে নিয়ে আসবো এবং 100% দিয়ে আমরা সেই প্রোডাক্টগুলো সেন্ড করবো। কারণ বাংলাদেশে এত পরিমাণ হচ্ছে মার্সেন আছে এবং বাংলাদেশে যে পরিমাণে হচ্ছে উৎপাদন হয়, যে এই পরিমাণে হচ্ছে আমরা যদি চেষ্টা করি যে বাংলাদেশে যারা 1 ফ্যামিলি মেম্বার আছে, যারা হচ্ছে ইউজার আছে, হিউজ ভিজিবিলিটি বাংলাদেশে আছে, যদি আমরা শুরু করি তো ইনশাআল্লাহ যে আমরা মোটামুটি ভাবে এই ডেল শিকারটাকে আমরা বিশ্বের দরবারে হচ্ছে তুলে ধরতে পারবো। আর আমাদের বিজনেসম্যান বাংলাদেশে আমি মনে করি যে সারা পৃথিবীতে জড়িয়ে আছে, যে সেটা আমরা বাংলাদেশে সেটা করতে পারবো, 100% আমরা সেরকম ভাবে দেখাতে পারবো।
All right, so I think that Masuba is giving me a long sentence. I'm trying to remember. He said we're using Mylon as an icon, and we have businessmen all over the world from Bangladesh, and we can use this opportunity to develop and encourage and motivate. And because it's one family, we will be, inshallah, we will be successful. I hope this gives you the justice for his sentence. Now, I like to thank you, Mylon. I'd like to say thanks for joining us. I know it's pretty late in Vietnam, so if you want to stay, you can stay. If not, you can say goodbye, and we will move on to Brother Ahmed, who is one of our technical officer who does a lot of behind-the-scene work and does not ask for fame and all that. So we would want to learn from him today about the One Life's new system. So you can translate that in Vietnam and then I'll translate in English. I'm sorry, in Bengali.
Rất là cảm ơn chị Mai Loan. Bây giờ cũng tối ở Việt Nam rồi. Nếu mà chị muốn rời khỏi thì chị cứ tự nhiên. Và nếu mà chị muốn ở lại thì cũng tự nhiên. Chúng tôi sẽ tiếp tục với chương trình của Ahmed. Ahmed là người đã từng ở ngoài sau làm rất là nhiều việc và không đòi hỏi danh tiếng. Và chúng tôi cũng sẽ học hỏi rất là nhiều từ Ahmed về cái hệ thống mới của One Life.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Mylon. So আমি বলছি মাইলনকে যখন উনি যে চলতে যাইতে হলে চলে যাওয়াতে পারবে, কারণ তাদের দেশে তো এখন বাক্কা লিড হয়ে গেছে বাংলাদেশের মতো। আর এখন আমরা শুনতে চাই আমাদের ব্রাদার আহমেদ থাকে, উনি আমাদের টেকনিক্যাল অফিসার আর বিহাইন্ড দি সিন উনি অনেক অনেক কাজ করেন যেহেতু সবে জানে না। আর ওনার কাছ থেকে আমরা এখন শিখতে চাইবো যে ওয়ান লাইফ সিস্টেম 2 এটা কি কি নিয়ে আসছে। So Ahmed, the floor is yours when you're ready, sir.
Hello, everyone, and thank you very much, Mylon. And I was inspired what you're doing. I mean, I would love to do exactly the same on what you're doing in the UK and other countries, Arab countries, and so on. And I have the same vision as you are. I mean, I have also 70% of my members are merchants in my community as well. And this is inspires me to wake up and dedicate to make it global and more focus on the dedication towards the UK and Arab countries as well. And yeah, do you want to translate?
So Ahmed Bhai বলতেছে যে মাইলনকে উনি অনুপ্রেরণা হিসাবে দাখিল করেন এবং ওনার মতো উনিও কাজ করতে চান। আর ওনারও যে কমিউনিটি আছে এই কমিউনিটির মাঝে 70% মতো ওনার ওই মার্চেন্ট আছে। আর ওনাকে আমরা একটা ইন্সপিরেশন হিসাবে ব্যবহার করি এখন। এইভাবে ইকে তো যদি ডেভেলপ করতে পারে তাহলে খুবই ভালো হবে।
Because the business on in terms of education and setup, most of the ideas are working on merchants because they have a clear understanding and they all were looking for a revenue. So I'm really excited to see the new system is going to come out. I have a glimpse ideas how it's going to be, but hopefully to see in better view once this comes out. I mean, do you also need to be translated in Vietnam? Is it better as well? So she.
I think this one, Bupa, do you want to translate this in Vietnamese, or do we just carry on?
I will jot it down and I will tell Marlon it's much better that I type to her.
Okay.
Okay, so we
Okay.
don't hold up time. So Ahmed, you speak and I will type in Vietnam and I'll send to Marlon. That save a
Okay.
lot of time.
Okay, so
Today,
I think what we'll do, if you start sharing, Ahmed, and where the technical stuff
Yes.
is, I can summarize it, because I think most people
Yeah.
do understand English here. It
Yeah.
just maybe one or two maybe have a little bit of difficulty. And I think where there is a little bit complexion, I could summarize it. So I'll do that. If you want to start sharing your screen and carry on with the presentation.
So a lot of people have been calling me about the system, how they can access, how they can log in, and so on. And I decided to actually make it a much simple, because it's a little bit complicated and it's very secure system. And a lot of people, I don't want them to make a mistake towards this. So I prepared some slides that can make people much easier, and this can help a lot of people in the right way. So the things that I'm going to cover up today is the sections of what is the major problems that we have caused and why the momentum has actually drained down. Okay, I mean, do you want to translate?
উনি আজকে এই যে কন্টেন্ট আছে এগুলো কন্টেন্ট নিয়ে আলাপ আলোচনা করবেন যেখানে মেজরিটি মানুষের প্রবলেম হয়ে যায়. So I am not going word for word, but I am just summarizing it. Yes.
Yeah. So, and then how to set up, and as well as what the phases are going to be developed and what is coming, the kind of platform is going to come. So the problems that we faced from the beginning was the companies, they had a target, and a lot of people didn't see the target of the company. They saw an outcome. So they came in as income, and they didn't see the vision of the company. They just wiped out the target and they just saw the vision of the company. And they didn't see the vision of the company, so they just saw how they can make the most money and come out.
Okay, so আগে যারা আসে ওরা আসলে কোম্পানির ভিশন বুঝে নাই বা ভিশন নিয়ে আসে নাই, ওরা শুধু টাকা বানিয়েছে, টাকা বানিয়ে বাহির হয়ে চলে গেছে.
In January 2018, we had an investigation by the government who identified every single thing, and they've gone through the whole entire system while the company has its own strategy and to go to IPO and set up, but it jeopardized.
So জানুয়ারিতে কোম্পানির ইনভেস্টিগেশন হয়েছে, গভর্নমেন্ট তাকে জানুয়ারি 2018 সেই সময় কোম্পানির আইপিও ছিল, সেগুলো সবগুলো নষ্ট হয়ে গেছে এই ইনভেস্টিগেশনের কারণে.
And many members and leaders have feared and they left, and some of them they actually left with negative, and as well as they didn't see the vision, so they didn't care about the coin as well.
So অনেক নেতারা এই সেই সময় ডরে বাগিয়ে চলে গেছে, আর কোম্পানি ভিশনও বুঝে নাই, সে বাজে ওই ওরা নানান কথা বলেছে বাইরে গিয়ে.
The BBC occurred in 2019, after a year later, and then it was a broadcast, and that also made a branding for us, because we were one of the way. It was a negative talk, but a lot of people opened their eyes that there is something there. So in a way, I can say that this was really very bad, but it slapped out in a different way.
So BBC ব্রডকাস্ট করেছে, বাদে এখানে লেখা আছে যে লন্ডন পুলিশও ইনভেস্টিগেট করেছে, এইভাবে আমাদের খুবই খারাপ হয়েছে, কিন্তু এইভাবে খারাপ হওয়ার পরেও এটা আমাদের ভালো অনেকভাবে ভালো হয়েছে, মানুষ এইভাবে অনেক জিনিস বুঝতেও পারছে.
Then the London police investigation did their own investigation, and it was released by the Times newsletter, and that has given us a confidence that the company is genuine, because everything is accurate and working in the right order.
So উনি বলতেছে যে লন্ডন পুলিশ ইনভেস্টিগেশন পরে আরো মানুষের অনেক এই কনফিডেন্স আসছে, আর ওরা বুঝতেছে যে এটা সবকিছু ঠিক আছে ভাবে.
Now, many governments are talking about stable coin and usability, and we have already created the system 6 years ago. We had the vision, KYC regulations, and as well as compliance and so on. But we have already all that system, but the only thing was missing was that we had a very old system that we were trying to establish, and we would give money to people who we trusted, but they
Ahmed, you're going
betrayed the
too
company.
fast. You need to give me a little bit time to translate,
Oh,
otherwise you're going
sorry.
too fast. So
Sorry.
উনি বলেছে যে অনেক অনেক গভর্নমেন্ট ওরা এখন বুঝতে পারছে যে স্টেবল কয়েন কি, কিন্তু see, I've forgotten what he said now. So can you repeat after the stable coin what you said about that?
Many governments are talking about the stable coin and regulations and KYC and so on.
So অনেক
The
অনেক
company,
সরকার এখন স্টেবল কয়েন এর বাদে রেগুলেশন এর বাদে নো ইওর কাস্টমার আইডিবিডি এগুলো সম্বন্ধে অনেক আলাপ আলোচনা করতেছে।
but we had the system already up and running. System was already there, but we had an old system was integrated to our platform.
So আমাদের আগে এই সিস্টেম ছিল, কিন্তু আমাদের সিস্টেমটা এত ভালো ছিল না, এখন আমাদের সিস্টেমটা এখন ইন্টিগ্রেট করা হয়েছে প্ল্যাটফর্মের ভিতরে।
So the company realized this kind of issues and how they can rectify it and to make it much, much better and to make it faster and easier, user-friendly and so on.
So এই কোম্পানি এখন বুঝেছে যে ওরা কিভাবে কি করতে পারে, কিভাবে ফাস্ট করতে পারবে, কিভাবে শুদ্ধ করতে পারবে।
Now today the company is moving forward in the right direction with their own targets and vision.
এখন কোম্পানি রাইট ডাইরেকশনে যাচ্ছে তার নিজের ভিশন দিয়ে।
They're not relying to any leaders or members who used to be members who are IMA, and that actually didn't see the potential towards the company.
এখন তারা কোনো লিডারের উপরে নির্ভর নয়।
And that's the reason we thank King James and Raul, who are doing hard work towards, and the captain board, who are doing hard work towards the company, and they are focusing towards this company to make it successful because of our community.
So এর লাগে আমরা কিং জেমস আর রাহুলকে ধন্যবাদ দেই যে আমাদের এইভাবে ভিশন নেওয়ার জন্য আর সাকসেসফুল করার জন্য।
Now I'm going to cover you up with the major things that you need to cover.
So এখন মেজর যেগুলো জিনিস আমরা জানতে হবে সেগুলো উনি দেখাবেন আমাদেরকে।
What you need to do is, if you want to log into your own account, if some people have already done it, some people are still struggling, what you need to do is clear up all your history, cookies, and caches.
So যারা যারা অ্যাকাউন্টে এখনো এই লগ ইন করে নাই, এখন কি করতে হয় এটাই বুঝে নিয়ে নেন, কারণ এই অ্যাকাউন্ট ক্লিয়ার কুকিজ করার জন্য। Is that right? Just clear.
And as you can see, yeah, as you can see, you just need a very simple, go to the menus and clear out the settings.
Okay.
And it actually clears out.
Okay, যে মেনুতে গিয়ে এইভাবে এই ব্রাউজ ক্লিয়ার করলেই সবকিছু ঠিক হয়ে যাবে, যেমন ক্লিয়ার ব্রাউজিং ডেটা, ক্লিয়ার হিস্ট্রি।
Then you should be able to see the One Life account, because some of them, they are receiving errors because their history are really very old, or some of them the reason we're clearing out the caches is due to fact of it clears up all the back problems that has been occurred from the old system.
So এইগুলো আমরা যদি ক্লিয়ার করি যে আগের সিস্টেমে যেগুলো প্রবলেম আছে সবকিছু ক্লিয়ার হয়ে যায়। But I thought the clear browser just clears everything from your computer as well, not just the system.
Yeah, it clears out from the computer as well as the effects of junks and everything that's there. That can, because the website is very, very secure. It's a system that is very, compromised, and it does not accept if you have got junks on your browser.
Okay.
আমাদের
যে নতুন সিস্টেম এটা খুবই সিকিউর, এখানে বাইরে যদি আপনার কম্পিউটারে কোনো জাঙ্ক টাঙ্ক থাকে তো এইগুলো জিনিস আমাদের সিস্টেম অ্যাকসেপ্ট করবে না, এর লাগে আমাদের এই ব্রাউজ হিস্ট্রি সবকিছু ক্লিয়ার করতে হয়।
Then you click on login. So if you have login, then you can just enter your login, but if you cannot access your login, click on forget your password.
But I think Mr. Adil said to clearly reset your password as a no.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If some of them are able to log in, because some of them they need to clear they need to reset the password from the system.
যদি আপনি লগ ইন করতে পারেন না তাইলে এই forget your password দিয়ে সবগুলো আবার রিসেট করতে হবে।
So once you enter the username, sorry, the email address that you registered. You make sure you know your email address. Otherwise, you cannot do anything.
ওকে, আপনি আমার ইমেল জানেন না নাইলে বা দেখে কিছু করতে পারবেন না।
Now, once you enter, if the system does not recognize, or you may have different accounts in different local network and different locations, it will not allow you. So the migration, it will only allow one of email, or if you have got conflicts, you have to contact support.
ওকে, যদি কোনো প্রবলেম থাকে তাইলে সাপোর্টকে আপনার যোগাযোগ করতে হবে।
You cannot contact support right now as they are very, very busy towards the migration and set up the whole entire system.
ওকে, এখন সাপোর্টকে একটু বিজি, এই সময় মাইগ্রেশন কমপ্লিট হয়ে যাবে, এরপরে সাপোর্টকে যোগাযোগ করতে পারবেন।
And once you forget your password, you should be able to receive this display system, and it will be you will receive an email.
ওকে, যদি যে সময় আপনাকে ভেরিফাই করা হয় এইভাবে একটা ইমেল দেওয়া হবে, ইমেল দিয়ে আপনি লিংক ফলো করতে পারবেন।
And once you receive an email, you should have a username, and that's written, that is being selected. So you may have 10 accounts, or maybe 200 accounts, or 300 accounts. You need to remember this username that's stated here, and then click here to reset the password.
So just for understanding, so this, please reset the password, but this is for all the account, yes?
Yes.
So এই রিসেট সব অ্যাকাউন্টের লাগে রিসেট করতে হবে এখান থেকে, এখানে ক্লিক করে।
And then you need to enter the email address that you clicked on forgot password, and it must be a password must be one capital, small letters, and one number and a sign.
So basically ইমেল দিয়া এখানে পাসওয়ার্ড একটা স্পেশাল ক্যারেক্টার আছে, একটা ক্যাপিটাল লেটার, একটা নাম্বার আর একটা স্পেশাল ক্যারেক্টার দিয়া, আর এখানে রি-এন্টার আবার করতে হবে রিসেট করার জন্য।
And once you reset it, you should receive this dashboard.
So শেষ এই আপনার কমপ্লিশন হয়ে গেলে এই ড্যাশবোর্ডে আপনাকে নিয়ে আসবো।
Bear in mind, this is the system that identifies you. If you have a mistaken, you won't be able to access.
ওই সিস্টেমটা আপনাকে আইডেন্টিফাই করবে, কোনো প্রবলেম হইলে আপনি সিস্টেম অ্যাক্সেস করতে পারবেন না।
So you have 3 sections, which is very important that you need to be aware. And forget password, you can reset the password through here, and as well as your back office. The profile as well, as you need to complete the basic profile that can connect between your own identity. And then you have 2-factor authentication, which I'm going to explain. This is the most important part that you need to take pen and paper.
So basically আপনার হচ্ছে ড্যাশবোর্ডে তিনটা জিনিস আছে, পারসিস্টেন্ট গাইডেন্স, প্রোফাইল আর টু ফ্যাক্টর। এই তিনটা ভেরি ইম্পর্টেন্ট জিনিস আপনারা জানিয়ে নেন। আর যদি পাসওয়ার্ড রিসেট করতে হয়, এইটা খুব ইম্পর্টেন্ট, এখানে আপনারা নোট নিতে হইলে নোট নিতে পারেন।
Once you're done, you need to click on 2-factor authentication. You should receive that. This kind of message saying, okay, and click on authentication app. These are the apps required. You can download them from the Google Play or Apple App Store.
So basically two-factor authentication করতে হইলে এটা অ্যাড করা লাগে, আর গুগল প্লে থেকে এগুলো অ্যাপ আপনি ডাউনলোড করতে পারবেন।
And make sure you use this app regularly to set up your secure password.
So এগুলো অ্যাপ ইউজ করে আপনার পাসওয়ার্ড রেগুলারলি সেট আপ করতে পারবেন।
Then these are, once you have the app on your mobile, you need to open it and scan this QR code.
Sorry, once you have the app, you scan it on your mobile or download on your mobile?
Once you download the app, you open it and then you scan this QR code.
So এটা ডাউনলোড করার পরে এই QR code স্ক্যান করতে পারবেন আপনার মোবাইলে।
Automatically, you should receive a code.
So automatically একটি কোড মিলবে।
Then you enter the code in here to verify.
So এই কোডটা এখানে এন্টার করবেন ভেরিফাই করার জন্য।
This is a phrase code which is the most important part. So example, if you lose your mobile, it will ask you this code. You need to make sure it's like a safe, and make sure you need to keep it in a separate thing, or print it out, keep a couple of copies and put it in one different kind of places if you want. If you lose this code, you lost your one account, one life account.
So এইগুলো কোড খুবই ইম্পর্টেন্ট, আপনারা হয়তো প্রিন্ট করে রাখবেন আর নাইলে কোথায় লিখে রাখবেন। এগুলো যদি আপনি লস হয়ে যায় তাহলে আপনার ওয়ান লাইফ অ্যাকাউন্ট লস হয়ে যাবে। এগুলো খুবই ইম্পর্টেন্ট কোড।
Even the company cannot recover your account, because remember, we are a blockchain, centralized cryptocurrency. This, once you lose it, your device, and you don't have this code, even the company, they cannot recover.
So এই কোডগুলো আপনারা যদি লস করে যায়, আপনার ডিভাইস যদি হারিয়ে যায়, তাহলে কোম্পানিও আপনার অ্যাকাউন্ট রিকভার করতে পারবে না। যে আপনারা মনে করবেন আমরা এখন সেন্ট্রালাইজড ব্লকচেইন এক্সপ্লোরার, এই জন্য আমাদের এইগুলো কোড আমাদের খুবই জরুরি এই রিকভারির জন্য।
So you make sure you keep it like a wallet somewhere.
So এটা আপনার ওয়ালেটের মতো কোনো প্রিন্ট করে খুব পালায় একটা সেফ জায়গায় রাখবেন।
So then once you do the authentication and everything is done, you go back to One Life again, to the website onelife.eu, not One Life wallet.
So আবার আপনারা ব্যাক লগ অন করবেন onelife.eu, not onelife.wallet.
Okay, and then you should be able to see your account, and then you should receive the initial coin that was in your back office.
So আপনার অ্যাকাউন্ট দেখতে পারবেন, আপনার ব্যাক অফিসে যে কয়েন আছে এই কয়েন এই সময় দেখা। Is the coin already transferred though? Because I thought the coin data transfer was in progress.
No, it's been transferred, but the thing is, you should receive each account, as you can see here. You you need to drag it down. All the accounts, it will be based in here. If you click on the profile itself, you should receive. It should tell you how many accounts have been migrated into one account.
Okay, so আপনারা এখানে যদি মাই প্রোফাইল যান, এখানে দেখতে পারবেন আপনার কতটা অ্যাকাউন্ট একসাথে মিলে হয়েছে। So
or if you press this option, you should receive all the accounts that is being merged together. So you can scroll down, and then you select which account, and then the coins will be in there.
So এখানে যদি ওই যে যেখানে দেখা হয়েছে ওয়ান লাইফের সাইডে স্কয়ার, এখানে যদি দেখেন আপনার সব অ্যাকাউন্ট একসাথে কয়টা মার্জ হয়েছে আপনি দেখতে পারবেন।
Now your details is being migrated to the own profile. Then you will have, this is your profile. You can also enter your payment details so you can get verified, as well as KYC, and as well as how many accounts you have got in that account.
So should that detail not been verified from the previous system? So do you have to re-verify again then?
The previous system was individual accounts, but with this, it's all migrated into one account.
Okay.
And they're all migrated one.
So আগের সিস্টেম আসলে ইন্ডিভিজুয়াল অ্যাকাউন্ট ছিল, এখন সব অ্যাকাউন্ট একসাথে হয়ে গেছে, তাই এর জন্য আপনার কেওয়াইসি ডিটেইল আবার আপলোড করতে হবে। এখানে দেখা আছে আর যদি কোন কোন জিনিস লাগবে, যেমন কমপ্লিট ব্যাংক, all details, etc.
Yeah. So, and then you can click on your bonus, my bonus, as well as my wallet. You'll be able to see how many coins are in mining right now. Remember, we moved from the old blockchain to the new blockchain, and the new blockchain is mining the coins to the system, to the new system.
এখানে মাই ওয়ালেটে গেলে আপনারা দেখতে পারবেন আপনাদের ওয়ালেটে কতটা কয়েন আছে আর কতটা কয়েন মাইনিং এ আছে। আপনারা মনে করবেন আগের সিস্টেম থেকে আমরা নতুন ব্লকচেইন সিস্টেম আছে, এখানে নতুন মাইনিং দেখা যাবে।
Once it's mined, you should show here how many coins you got in your balance.
So মাইন শেষ হয়ে গেলে আপনারা দেখতে পারবেন আপনার ব্যালেন্সে কতটুকু কয়েন আপনার আছে।
Okay. And then you can actually click on your cash account here, as well as the token.
So cash account or token account ও চেক করতে পারবেন।
Okay. Now this is your network. You can see your structure if we click on my network.
So my network এ দিলে আপনার নেটওয়ার্কের সবকিছু দেখতে পারবেন।
And then if you click on shop, you can see all the packages where you can buy them.
শপে ক্লিক করলে আপনি দেখতে পাবেন কি কি প্যাকেজ আমরা ওয়ান একাডেমি কিনতে পারবেন।
Or click on my packages. You can see which packages you have applied into the system. If it's not there because of the company, it's still migrating. Bear in mind.
আপনার প্যাকেজে যদি ক্লিক করেন দেখতে পাবেন আপনার কি প্যাকেজ আছে, আর যদি দেখেন না তাইলে কোনো এই প্যাকেজগুলো মাইগ্রেশন হচ্ছে।
Now, I show you what the most important that you need to know is the blockchain explorer.
তখন আমি খুব ইম্পর্টেন্ট জিনিস আপনারা দেখাই যেটা আপনারা জানতে হবে, ব্লকচেন এক্সপ্লোরার।
And a lot of people said we don't have blockchain, but this is a blockchain already there.
So বহুত মানুষে বলছিল যে আমাদের ব্লকচেন নাই, কিন্তু এখানে ব্লকচেন আছে দেখতে পেন।
The company they had already blockchain. They just upgraded to the new system where it shows how many coins is mined in seconds, minutes, and so on a day in 24 hours.
Let me just transfer that. কোম্পানির আগের ব্লকচেন ছিল, এখন নতুন ব্লকচেন এই কোম্পানি দেখাইছে এই কি মাইন কিভাবে হচ্ছে মিনিটে আওয়ারে।
We have a user-friendly mobile app coming up, which is the most important part. Can also work with internet or without internet.
So আমাদের এই খুব ইম্পর্টেন্ট একটা মোবাইল অ্যাপ আসতেছে যেটা ইন্টারনেট লাগে কাজ করবে, ইন্টারনেট ছাড়াও কাজ করবে।
Without internet means that once you load the mobile on the app and it's working on the internet, you can actually use the transaction and it will load within the system. That is something completely ever has been built in anywhere in the world that is available right now.
So basically আপনি যেখানে ইন্টারনেট দিয়ে সবগুলো ডাউনলোড করা হয়েছে এগুলো পরে আপনারা ব্যবহার করতে পারবেন, যেখানে ইন্টারনেট নাই এখানে নিউ যেখানে আর কেউ এইভাবে ব্যবহার করতে চায়। This is the first for us or first for everybody?
This have ever been built in the whole entire world, because any transactions that you do transfer between each other, and you can transfer, you need to have connected to the internet. Even though these systems, even the big players, they couldn't do it. Even the banks, they couldn't do it. If they have done that, I was blown up in my mind.
Okay, so এই প্রথমবারের মতো ইন্টারনেট ছাড়া ট্রানজাকশন গুলো হচ্ছে, এবারে আর কেউ করতে পারছে না, ব্যাংকও করতে পারছে না। So that is very good, amazing.
Yes, your decision is very important. That you need to make the decisions towards it. So you will have different kind of features on the system, on the app. You have your wallet, your money, your everything on the hand.
Okay, so basically somewhere এখানে আপনার ওয়ালেটে সবকিছু আসবে আপনার হাতে।
And then we will be also having a new platform, DealShaker, which is going to be also user friendly, which also with a mobile.
আমাদের নতুন DealShaker এটা খুব user friendly হবে মোবাইল দিয়েও।
This is going to be our Netflix. You know, everybody likes Netflix. This is going to be our Netflix, One Academic.
So everybody হবে আমাদের নেটফ্লিক্স এর মতো, সবাই নেটফ্লিক্স ভালো হয়, পছন্দ করে।
It's going to come videos where the academic and the people can go into training sessions, and they can also have different packages, accreditation to study across the whole world. And many universities will be jumping towards the company. I mean, many universities and schools, this is going to be game change for us.
So আমি বলতেছি সামারাইজ করে যে বেসিক্যালি ফিচার গুলো পরে অন্যান্য ইউনিভার্সিটি গুলো সবাই আমাদের সাথে আসবে, সো এটা ইউনিক ফিচার একটা।
And then we will have a new platform of One Forex.
এরপরে আমরা নতুন প্ল্যাটফর্ম পাবো ফরেক্স এর, One Forex, sorry.
And then we have 5 phases for the development.
So first phase as a development লাগে আমাদের।
Okay, the first phase is going to be web page and account management.
তো প্রথম পেজ হইলো কি এই ওয়েব পেজ আর অ্যাকাউন্ট ম্যানেজমেন্ট।
Then the wallet and ranks.
দ্বিতীয় হইলো কি ওয়ালেট এন্ড র‍্যাঙ্ক।
And then there will be test and verifications. So that's the difficult and the most part of development.
So তৃতীয় হইলো কি টেস্টিং এন্ড ভেরিফিকেশন, সবথেকে কঠিন পার্ট এই উন্নয়নের ভিতরে।
And then we will be also, I mean, we will have a full membership access, so everybody can has full functionality working. As you can see, the users are not there, the user accounts is not there, packages are not there. That is our phases.
So full চতুর্থ phase হলো কি full membership access phase যেখানে সবকিছু functionality মিলবে.
Guys, you guys are the tester, so you need to use the you need to give us a feedback so we do the job properly.
So আমরা হইলাম সবাই টেস্টিং এর গিনি পিগ, যখন যদি কোনো অসুবিধা হয় আমরা ফিডব্যাক দেওয়ার জন্য তারা যেহেতু আমাদের ফিডব্যাক নেওয়ার পরে এগুলো ঠিক করতে পারে.
We will have so many glitches and problems. You need to have a lot of patience, because once we are everything up and running and working, and there is no doubt that the things that are going to be failing us, it's going to be game change for us.
এখন বেসিক্যালি আমাদের সবাই একটু পেশেন্ট লাগতে হবে, আর এটা হলো আমাদের একটা গেম চেঞ্জার.
And now then we have also KYC, face recognition. Means that once you upload your data on the applications, you just put the face recognition that is available right now on many platforms already, but this is going to be completely different, and I'm already surprised with this.
So উনি বলতেছে আমাদের যে ফেস রেকগনিশন সিস্টেম থাকবে, উনি সেটা দিয়ে অলরেডি সারপ্রাইজ হয়ে গেছে.
The 4 major corporate event is going to come. One of them is March in Dubai, and October in separate other venues are going to come for the next 2 years.
So আগে দিয়ে আমাদের 4টা corporate event থাকবে, নেক্সট হবে দুবাই, October. Was
Bear
on
in mind,
October?
sorry?
What was this on October? Because it says here Dubai.
No, October to the.
So we know about Dubai. What about
October.
the others? Others are to be arranged.
October is going to be another to be arranged. Yeah.
Okay.
And then it's going to be another in 2022. And just bear in mind that these are the pioneers around the whole world right now.
So আমরা মনে রাখবেন এগুলো সব হলো কি pioneers পৃথিবীর সব জায়গায়.
This is going to be the next game change pioneer.
So
it's going to change different kind of people's life.
Next pioneer হবেন.
And I'm going to leave you a quotation: "Do not give up. You can be a graduate in for the 4 years, but without no result, and the 5th year becoming the biggest thing on the planet. The power is not giving is real."
So উনি আমাদেরকে এই কোড দিয়ে যাচ্ছেন, do not give up. You can be grinding for 4 years.
Yes.
So there you
go. So if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together.
So ফার্স্ট এই তৈলে একলা যান, আর সবার সাথে যে যেতে হয় তে একসাথে মিলে যান. So
and that's for me. Thank you very much.
So ওই লোকই উনার থেকে উনি ধন্যবাদ সবাইকে জানাচ্ছেন. So I think that's an excellent presentation, and I'm already getting requests for this presentation, Mr. Ahmed. If it's available, please do pass it on to me, and I will pass on to the relevant person.
Honestly, I have just done the presentation today, and I have to send it off to the media and communication team.
Yeah.
Once they agree, and then I'll pass it on to the communicator to pass it on.
But obviously, you've been on the presentation here, so you've seen it, and also we have you on live Facebook, so it's visible to go through again if you really want to go through it.
Sure, definitely.
I think from me, I think it's been a very good Zoom webinar, and I like to again thank all the participants to make this happen. And I'd like to give a special thanks to Mylon, Bufa, Andy, and Ahmed, and the operation head of Bangladesh Tycoon by Masood. And I hope that we can each work together, build together, and stay strong together. And with that, I'd like to say one's out, and we will meet again somewhere else. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you very much.
And the meeting now.
Take care.
You can open yourself if you want and say goodbye. Can you unmute everybody, Ahmed, or is that with me? Asked to unmute everybody.
Yes, thank you. It was a good presentation.
Okay, yeah, just a few minutes to say goodbye, and then I'll just close the meeting.
When company got all the final migration, are we gonna have to go through the
I don't think we can actually take any answers and questions now, Joanne. We can talk privately. Let's just say goodbye to everybody and say thank you, and we'll see you guys next week if you're free. Same time, same place.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Before you go,
Bye.